welcome back. Already getting behind on these videos. The last 2 weeks been pretty hectic, so that's why I'm doing a video today. I actually just got done mowing. It's Friday, a little after 7 p.m. But backtracking already to the last 2 weeks, just completely hectic. And so that brings up today's topic, and that's like feeling overwhelmed with everyday life chaos and chores and anything else that's going on in your life. So the last 2 weeks, it seems like everything has just kind of been going wrong, and those things have been snowballing. So we'll go over some of the stuff that has happened in the last 2 weeks, and we'll talk about how I'm managing it not to feel so overwhelmed. So first of all, my dryer took a shit. Don't know what's wrong with it. Started checking wires with an ohm meter, seeing if I had a bad connection somewhere, or if a relay went bad, safety switch, something. So I'm checking wires, everything's checking out good, and all of a sudden my ohm meter quits working. So there's another thing that just happened. Then I had a wheel bearing go out on my Jeep, so I ordered the parts for that. In the process of changing it, run into a spot where I don't have the tools, so had to order something. Then, get them parts in, making some more progress on it. Boom, don't have another tool that I need to get the wheel bearing off. I mean, I got all the bolts out and shit, but I just can't get the damn thing off right now. There's a lot of rust on it. So, starting to feel a little overwhelmed at this point. Stuff's starting to pile up, along with everyday chores and everyday life stuff that goes on. So then, last weekend was a holiday weekend, Labor Day. I'm like, cool, I got a nice long weekend. Had it all planned out for everything that I wanted to get done. And so Friday night, I took off to relax. Saturday, I had all sorts of plans to do some stuff. Well, then I get up Saturday morning and realize that the UFC fights came on at noon that day. So of course, I'm a big UFC fan, so I watched the fights. Those got over around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. or whatever. So I'm like, cool, we've got plenty the rest of the night to get some stuff done. So I start doing that, housework stuff, cleaning the house, laundry, dishes, the basics. Go to bed, and I wake up the next morning, so we're on Saturday now. Well, my rib came out, popped out a place. It came out in the front and in the back. Extremely painful. This is the second time it's happened. It happened a long time ago with a dirt bike accident, so haven't had any issues, but all of a sudden I must have slept wrong. So my Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I'm confused on days now. I think we're out looking at Sunday now. I come out Saturday night, Sunday morning. So I got Sunday and Monday. Literally spent the entire day sitting in my chair, just watching YouTube. I literally could not breathe. So here comes Tuesday. I go to the chiropractor at 9 o'clock in the morning. I get it reset. He was actually able to get it in the back, but we could not get it back in the front. So, I can't really do much. I'm going to work and stuff, and that's about all I can do. Anything else like business related or anything strenuous, I really can't do. So then Thursday rolls around, go back to the chiropractor, pops me some more. Still can't get it in the front. So dealing with it, still struggling to breathe, can't take a deep breath. Well, today at work, I was able to actually get it to pop in back into place by myself. It hurt like hell, but just being able to do that, get rid of that pain, I'm back on track with that now. So now all the stuff that I was unable to do over the weekend and during the week gets pushed all to this weekend, which pretty overwhelming with the amount of shit that I've got to do. So we're gonna backtrack to kind of how I deal with feeling overwhelmed. And it all starts back like 3 years ago. I read The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey, and it's about finances and stuff. And with that book, I was actually able to pay off 6 different credit cards and just under $16,000 in credit card debt in less than a year. So, you know, if you stick to the plan and follow what he's telling you to do, shit can be done. So I've started implementing that. They call that the snowball effect. Basically, you take your least amount payment, pay that one off, you know, and vice versa. You know, you just roll that payment into the next payment, so you double down. So basically, I've kind of implemented that into a lot of other things in my life, which the number one thing was running on a treadmill. I absolutely hate cardio, but I was able to work myself up to 6 miles on a treadmill at one time. But when I would wake up in the morning and do cardio first thing in the morning, my first thought is, I'm not doing fucking 6 miles, dude. Fuck that. So basically, I had to chunk it up and basically, you know, snowball effect it. So, you know, I'd start with just a 10-minute warm-up, you know, and I'd say, okay, you know, 10 minutes warmed up, we're feeling all right now. Okay, let's actually go for a mile, you know, and then, you know, hit that mile marker, and then it's like, okay, you know, how much farther can I go? Like, I don't want to do anymore. Okay, 5 more minutes, you know, okay, we hit that 5 minutes, you know, and you just keep making those small little wins out of that. So basically, that's what I'm implementing more into my life, I guess, with like the bigger projects and stuff like that, you know, because it's like I've got 100 different things going on right now, and when you sit back and you think about all those things, it's very overwhelming. And a lot of times I get pretty overwhelmed where I don't do any of it, and then I feel like a lazy piece of shit because I didn't get nothing done because I was overwhelmed. So basically what I've started is making a list of projects and stuff, and like, you know, highest priorities down to least priority. So the least priority, you know, that's normally the easier stuff. So you want to start with the easier stuff and kind of build momentum off of that. And, you know, ultimately that's what I've been doing, you know, cross off the small things, you know, and it's that little small victory of accomplishment. You're pumped up, you're excited, you're like proud of yourself. Then you move on to the next thing. So I've been trying to do that with everyday life stuff, and plus, you know, the bigger stuff. So was able to actually get mowed today. Normally that lawn takes me an hour to do. Took me an hour and a half to do today, just because it hasn't been mowed in 2 weeks and the shit was 10 inches tall. So took a little bit longer, but we got it done. And getting that done today, and this rib still feeling great, you know, I mean, it doesn't feel great, but I mean, 100 times better than what it did this morning. I'm actually able to breathe. So that's really what I've been working on, and hopefully, you know, chunking things up, slowing things down, basically, you know, not looking at everything all at once, and possibly, you know, give some other people some ideas on how to deal with that if you are feeling overwhelmed and stuff. You know, start with the small things, knock them out quick, and you know, hopefully can help somebody else out. I mean, it's really been helping me out, especially actually writing stuff down and, you know, physically crossing it off. You know, that's an accomplishment, you know, feels good. So just wanted to do that little quick bit there, and I'm going to continue to kind of work on that, you know, find better ways on how to time manage, which, you know, time extremely busy, and when I get time to relax, you know, you relax, but then it's always a lot harder to get back up and get going. So I don't really like taking days off or breaks, even though you do need it, especially in weightlifting and stuff like that. Your body does need breaks. But personally, I feel like it's a lot harder to get that momentum back, especially when I'm on like a 2 or 3 week stretch where I'm just killing shit. And then, you know, something comes up, you know, I get off track and have to go do something else that's not planned. You know, it's always very hard for me to mentally get back and basically get that snowball rolling again. You know, and then these last 2 weeks, it's like the snowball's been going, but it's negative shit that keeps happening. So, you know, mentally I knew that I had to stop that shit, you know, hopefully prevent shit from breaking, because that seems to be what's happening here lately, just shit breaking. So, but just pulling into the driveway now. I've got work tomorrow at 5 a.m. I've got to make up hours because I missed some hours from going to the chiropractor, getting adjusted. Fuck this trailer up. So I'm gonna end that video off here before I put this trailer in the side of my garage or something. Yep, we're well on our way to hitting that one. Yep. Alright, I think we got her now. So, work tomorrow at 5 a.m. I got 5 hours to make up. Then we've got a couple more lawns to mow. And then hopefully getting back on that Jeep, getting that fixed up. Thankfully I have a secondary vehicle, which mainly I just use this truck as a work truck, hauling my big tractor around. So I'm gonna get unloaded. I gotta load some more equipment and gotta get some dinner and get to bed. But I just wanted to touch base on that, on how I kind of deal with stuff, you know. And the Dave Ramsey book, The Total Money Makeover, if you haven't read it yet, it's an awesome book. It doesn't matter if you're struggling with finances or not. It's a good, helpful, useful tool. So till next time, hopefully it won't be 2 weeks, but like I said, everyday life burdens and everything else, you know, tends to pile up, and a lot of priorities have to come first. Health is one of them. You know, getting this rib feel better. I haven't lifted all week, so I've been kind of stressed out, because that's one of my main stress relievers is the weight room. Get in there, get shit done, just feel accomplished, get a good sweat. So hopefully we'll be back to lifting maybe Sunday, Monday, and then we'll touch base next time we mow. See ya.